unfiltered up they stream. Straight from the heart of the Pimcore team. Breaking the mold, we're bringing it new. Knowledge and power directly to you.
Hello and welcome to this session of Pimcore Insight. My name is Christian, I'm VP Product at Pimcore, and with me in the session is again
Patrick, Product Manager at Pimcore.
Hello Patrick. Patrick, what is the topic of today?
As you know, the classic UI is deprecated, and now I'm wondering what does that mean for the migration? So if you want to switch from the classic UI to Studio, first of all, can you explain what the further plans for Pimcore Studios are?
Yes, I can. I think we have a great slide for this prepared so that we can have also a visual representation. So last year we released Studio version 0.12.18, which actually is feature complete for editors. That means editors should now be able to really work in Studio, do all their daily jobs in Studio, can already work directly in Studio without using the classic UI. And now in the upcoming weeks and months during Q1 of this year of 2026, we are planning now to do, of course, further releases and also do all the configuration tasks so that all the administrative features of Pimcore also get into to Pimcore Studio. And with a release which is then called the Studio 1.0 release, end of Q1, beginning of Q2, somewhere in this area, we really plan to have a feature complete Studio ready for editors as well as for admins, which then can be used for working with Pimcore actually.
Okay, I see some different releases. Can you tell me which of them support Studio?
Yeah, actually, we will have, of course, our platform releases. We had this platform release 2025.4. We will have 2026.1, 2, 3, 4 releases in this year. And what we are planning to do now is that Pimcore Studio will be compatible with 2024.4, 2025.4, and of course also with platform version 2026.1 will be also of course a Studio available. So when we talk about versions, platform version that supports both the classic UI and the Studio UI, then this platform version will be the 2025.4 version. So there, the primary UI is the classic UI, but there is full support for Studio. Some of you might now say, hey, but Studio is not ready yet, and how can already released platform version support Studio? For this, we will have an exception. We will ship and release certain bundles which need additional functionality for full support of Pimcore Studio in the upcoming months. So with end of Q1, the platform version 2025.4 will be really fully compatible with the release of Studio 1.0.
Okay, but what does that mean for 2026.1?
2026.1 then will be Studio only. That means the primary UI will be just Studio UI. There will be no compatibility for Classic UI, which is of course very important. And we have also deprecated now Classic UI with 2025.4. So this is the logical next step here. Of course, when you now say, hey, I want to migrate my custom features, my custom extensions from Classic UI to Studio, I need a bit more time and I need a version which supports both Classic UI and Studio UI in parallel. This version will be the 2025.4 version. And in terms of support, we have a following plan. Of course, until the release of 2026.1, there will be general public bug fix support for the 2025.4 bundles. So until the release of the next major version, as we do it all the time. And in addition to that, we also will provide a studio-related public bug fix support for 3 more months after 2026.1 is released. So there we have even a longer grace period that we make sure that Studio also becomes stable in combination with 2025.4, and you can use 2025.4 for a longer period of time. This additional studio-related bug fix phase doesn't have any effects, of course, for the LTS support. LTS support for the 2025.4 version is in this case now 3 years, so we extended the LTS support to 3 years, and so the LTS support, of course, is then until end of 2028.
Perfect, Christian. Thank you very, very much for those important insights. And if you're interested in more insights, don't forget to watch all the other videos. Bye bye.
Bye bye, see you.